A man responsible for the violent death of a baby is trying once again to get out of prison. Paul Schaffner killed Brittney Billette 23 years ago. A meeting this week could determine whether he goes free. In a story you'll see only here on Local 12 News, Jaffe shows us how Brittney's father hopes that with the help from you, Schaffner will stay behind bars.
On Saturday, October 16, 1993, Mark Billette's phone in Saginaw, Michigan rang with a strange request from his baby's mother in Cincinnati. She wanted him to pick up the baby for a visit. 4 hours later, Mark's mom called saying she had gotten a frantic phone call from the baby's mother, known as Dee. That's Dee with the long blonde hair in the picture.
So I finally got a hold of Dee. Dee was crying so hard on the phone I couldn't even understand her. A doctor got on and said that my daughter was in the hospital. She's unconscious. Oh, are you saying like my daughter could die? And he's like, yes, your daughter can die. I suggest you come down here ASAP.
The baby was initially taken to the old St. Francis St. George Hospital. From there, she was moved to Children's. When Mark arrived, tiny Brittney was on life support. He immediately noticed large bruises and burns on her.
So I lifted up my daughter completely, and I couldn't believe it. She had bruises. She had 3 or 4 big burn welts on her back and on her, like going down on her butt.
Paul Schaffner, Dee's boyfriend, claimed he had been giving the baby a bath at their West Side apartment when he walked away for a towel. The baby allegedly fell and hit her head. But doctors at Children's Hospital and detectives quickly came up with a different explanation. Her medical report saying her head injuries were equivalent to falling from a second-story window. Schaffner also claimed a vacuum cleaner had fallen on her. The doctor's report saying the medical evidence in this matter shows that Schaffner severely beat Brittney to death. The day after the child was admitted to the hospital, she was taken off life support.
So when 8 a.m. came about, I held my daughter in my arms as they turned the machine off.
In April of 1994, through a plea agreement, Schaffner was convicted on just 1 count of involuntary manslaughter with a sentence of 10 to 25 years. The Hamilton County Prosecutor's Office says Schaffner's still lying about the circumstances, and prosecutors have told parole authorities previously Schaffner is either grossly confused about what he did or about what it means to tell the truth.
Is that a big part of the way you feel, that he doesn't acknowledge clearly what he did and accept responsibility for it?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, he's living in a fantasy denial, which means that he could do this again when he gets out.
Paul Schaffner has a parole hearing this Thursday in Columbus. Mark Billette will be there and is also hoping an online petition found at blockparole.com will send a message to the board that Schaffner should serve the remaining few years of his sentence.
In the courtroom, he admitted that he beat my daughter. He admitted that the beating caused the death, but he also added that he didn't intend to kill her. My daughter had a cracked skull. My daughter had broken ribs. Her spine was, I know, damaged. She had multi-bruises, welts. What did he think his intent was?
Probably a question that will never have an answer. Jaffe, Local 12 News.
Mark Billette tells us that the week before Brittney died, her mother took pictures of the welts and burns on her body. She was never charged in her daughter's death. There's a petition to keep Schaffner locked up. If you'd like to help, we have a link to the petition at local12.com.